Okay, mic is on. Alright, everything appears to be working. You leave for a week and just pray to God that everything works. And it looks like it has. I just gotta do the usual stuff. Here we go. Put that there. Okay, I'm back. I am back from my week break. And oh boy, it was necessary. What an eventful week I've had. And it's probably going to get more eventful because other stuff is happening to me right now, but it's not going to get away with my live streaming as of right now, thankfully. To be honest, things have been improving, at the same time not. That doesn't matter. Not relevant to now. We are back. I am back. Right, so, last we left off, we did TMNT and finished off at just the right time for me to stop. Thank God. I planned that. Totally not. Anyway, we are here to do Metal Gear Solid. That's going to be interesting for me because I don't know how to handle it or treat it correctly because it's a story-heavy kind of game. Yes, like Mass Effect, but Mass Effect is a good balance of story and gameplay. Metal Gear is a different story. But we'll see as we get along, shall we? So, let's get to the main screen. There it is, my PS3 screen. This is the virtual version, the digital version of the game, so no technical issues should occur. Fingers crossed. Let's see, there it is. Came straight from the Metal Gear Solid collection, which is, I only found out when I got the game that is a US only game. Good thing the PS3 is region locked, unlocked, I mean. If it was locked, that'd be terrible. That includes Blu-ray discs too, so, you know, it's a region unlocked Blu-ray player. How about that? Anyway, let's get straight to it. And hope that the capture card works straight away. It was a bit iffy earlier on, trying to make it work correctly. Let's see, fingers crossed. Come on. Oh no, the curse has struck again, hasn't it? Yeah, it has. Great. It's struck again. Fantastic. Alright. Bet you go back to the PlayStation screen, it works immediately. Let's just boot it again, see what happens. It was working earlier. Okay, it picked up the PlayStation screen. Do that again, I dare you. Okay, Metal Gear Solid. Play it. It worked earlier. No excuse for it to not work here. Come on, behave. I know you can do it. There you go. Good lad. Good lad. I'll be prepping this more in future so you don't have to deal with this technical issue, but I like seeing the boot screen of every game we go into when it starts fresh. Thank you very much. Just hope the audio levels are correct. There we go. Ah, there we go. I was a bit concerned there, that was black for a bit too long. Ah, Konami, before everything went to bad. I'm gonna stay quiet for this whole intro here, because it's glorious. It's like a movie. A Hideo Kojima game. Alaska, Bering Sea.
Nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the President of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman.
Where do they get these names?
Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation, and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Well, there we go. There's an introductory. Well, actually, there's more to it than that, but that's a pretty safe way to start the game. Gives you a quick briefing of what you're going into, what you're finding, and what to do. What your main goal is. Metal Gear Solid. Tactical espionage action. Alright, let me just check the options. And all the button prompts are wrong, so circles confirm. Let's see here. Captions, yes please. Stereo, vibration, let's test it. Oh yeah, they got a separate thing for testing the vibration. Yeah, that's strong. And that's most certainly weak. Screen brightness? Right, this is the days before, you know, the games did it themselves. You have to do it yourself with the TV stuff. You don't get to see that. Alright. There is briefing stuff here. Like, there is a lot of briefings, like at least an hour plus of briefing stuff just to recap yourself for the other Metal Gear stuff that happens before Solid. Because there are 2 other games that most people are probably not really that aware of. Not necessary to the plot, but is kind of needed for a bit of context for certain things, like Big Boss. But you don't really need to know much about him, really, per se. So, let's get straight to it. I could go into the briefings, but that's just padding on my end, so we'll get into it. I'm going to do this on easy because I'm a wuss. Actually, before we press that button, gotta change the controls settings. Oh, it's on, there we go, analog, there you go. So I can use the joysticks, because this game supports it. I don't know why it never defaults to it, though. Here we go. I could do this on normal, but I haven't played the original PS1 game in a little bit. Future ones I'll get used to, but this one takes a bit of practice, just a tiny bit. Oop, I pressed X. The layout here is working on how it works in Japan, so X is cancel, circles confirm, which does make sense, but to us Europeans and Americans, that's all backwards. I wonder how many people had difficulty just getting through the menu system alone with that. I really love this song, it's nice. But we don't get to hear that yet. Man, this feels like a movie or something.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Sure thing, sir. Do you want me on that elevator? It's a long way up. Alright, see ya. Ah, the first codec call.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected.
What, there's no emergency ladder? Everyone's stuck down here now?
But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly
Sorry,
stimulates
just grabbed
the small
something.
bones of
Might
your
need it in
ear.
future.
No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Well, I'm not. I was about to check something, but I guess not. Don't worry about that codec number. The game will memorize it for you. Select ones, not so much. Let's actually check with him now. So we go down, go to memory, and check Campbell.
Snake, you have to crawl to get through there. First,
Do you not know how to crawl?
pressing the crawl button, and then use the directional button to crawl in the direction you want.
Be careful though. Crawling is slow and you can't attack when you're
Who's
doing
that?
it either.
You can stand up by pressing
Okay,
the
don't
crawl
explain
button.
yourself. Sure. Who's that? The game didn't explain that. Thanks. Okay, there's nothing in here. I was checking my cheat book in case there was anything in there. There is a section for it, but there's nothing else about it, really. No unlocks. Well, noteworthy I can do right now. But who was that person that spoke to us? Rude to not introduce. Alright, first stealth section, don't screw it up. So yes, you can hug up against the wall so you can see your enemies. The radar on the top right shows their peripheral vision of how they're going to see you. Also tells you how far they're going to see you as well. And yes, they can hear noises too. That puddle set the guard off. So be careful. You can see their vision is very short range, so there's an advantage here. Want to see in first person? Press triangle. There's a ration over there. Rations is for your health. Go get them when you need it. The elevator is going to come back down pretty soon, but you need a minute. I want to get through this perfectly. I haven't done this in a bit, so excuse me for my crappiness. Alright, I'm going to hide back here. It's a nice spot. The elevator hasn't returned yet, but it will real soon.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You'd better hide somewhere.
I know just the place. It's right here with this forklift. No one will ever look back here. I could experiment with other things, but this is kind of a dangerous place to do so. If you hold the shoulder buttons, you can check your inventory. Right now we have some cigars, a scope, the ration we picked up, that's about it. I'll leave it to the ration. You can use the ration right now to heal yourself, but if you leave it open in your inventory, you lose it automatically if you lost all your health. So that's always nice. It hasn't returned yet, which is concerning. Let's check the colonel right now.
Snake, don't forget this is a covert operation. There are lots of bad guys and only one of you. If you're spotted, you'll be surrounded before you know it.
If that happens, you're finished.
Who are you?
First, go to the elevator in the back. Take it up to the ground floor. Then look for the DARPA chief.
Okay. So yeah, the colonel there is basically just there to remind you of your main mission and what you should be focusing on, or general tips. There are going to be other people you can talk to, mainly that woman that just been brought up earlier, but hasn't introduced herself. Very rude. But we'll get to it soon enough. Just as soon as that damn elevator returns. Where the damn hell is it? There it is. I was going to say, you'll know when it's coming, because it will announce itself. Alright, there's a guard on there, obviously, because someone has to come down with it, so we'll wait for him out. You can get a good look by hugging this wall. Oh, crap. Oh, no, it's fine. Mistook the camera. The Soliton radar is a little bit misleading if you're looking at the wrong angles. It doesn't adjust itself. Okay, since they left it, we'll take the ride. And no one suspects that the lift has gone up on its own. It's like, no, yeah, no one's on the lift, pretty sure. There's no button, it just goes. Alright, time to take this thing off. It's been chafing me this whole time. So, the sneaking suit the Snake's wearing also happens to be a diving suit. Okay, logic. Yeah, there it is. Directed by Hideo Kojima. Metal Gear Solid. Alright, let's get into this. The real game starts now. That was all just a test to see if you're, it's a good way to introduce yourself for what kind of theming this game's going to be. It's a stealth game. No real other games really have nailed this kind of quality of stealth. Others just can't compare. There is some action in this game, but the majority of it is stealth. It's a requirement, it's a detriment to this entire game that you're good at stealth. But first, a protocol. Colonel, I made it.
Snake, I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
You're gonna hear that one a lot.
Thinking suit working out.
I'm
Oh,
nice and dry.
now you're talking to us, are you?
Bear with it. It's designed to
You
prevent-
gonna introduce us?
This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see.
I could have used that every once in a while.
Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
I don't see the advantages for such a diversion like that. It's not really gonna matter. They're gonna spot us once or twice.
What's a Russian gunship doing here?
It was the nearest one available.
Idea. But it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
I'm gonna put that quotation in unnoticed. Oh, there it goes. And we'll never see it ever again. Well, at least we don't have to worry about that now. It'll make it easier getting across.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got
Hmm.
to hurry.
I wonder how long it's actually going to take to deal with all this. Will it take 18 hours or less?
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system.
She's also going to provide us the save system in this game. That's all she's good for.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't
You're
expect
awfully
the
young
robot
for
design
this.
of Military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well,
Uh,
I'm bored for the next 18
7?
hours.
I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar.
I already explained it before you had the chance.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision.
No, they don't. No, they don't. I'd say they're a bit on the derpy side on their vision and hearing.
The disposal site.
I mean, their hearing's alright. It's their vision is just... That cone is as far as they can see. That's it.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever.
But to be honest, I can't really complain. This just makes my time a little easier.
That is.
The less they can see me, the better.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
You'd think that'd be fixed later on, but no, it still has that issue.
You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Ah, that's gonna be all the time for me then.
Back you up, so call if you need some information or advice. I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you
Yeah,
want me to
save
return
system,
your
as I said.
updates. My frequency is 140.96.
I'm not sure if you need to input that for the first time.
Don't forget it.
Don't worry about the first 3 numbers, it's always the same ones, usually.
Naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
Oh my!
Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
Nature's pocket.
Stomach. Thanks to the
Oh,
shot you gave me,
the
it suppressed my
other
stomach.
pocket.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
If you want to get
Something
in,
on the helipad, and I want it.
It's the fastest way, but there's too much.
Yeah, but
risk
it's the
being
stupid
spotted by
way.
the enemy.
That's not where I'm going.
Just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
Well, there are actually 2 ways in. You can go in from above or below.
There aren't
Ideally, I want to go from above.
pineapples.
Below is easier to get to, but above provides a bit more extra. I've already played this game a few times, so I know the ins and outs a little bit.
What about the air duct near the door?
Yeah, that's the second way in. They won't be guiding you this much later on, so it's not going to be as easy. That's the way we're going in. There.
I can't see it from here.
Don't worry, it's right there.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Yeah, this game's not going to be hand-holding you that much, really, for the decisions you do for the stealth stuff. Let me just make sure the save thing's there. It's already there. Well, let's make a safety save right now.
What can I do for you, Snake?
Can you please save? Let's see. Let me just check my save blocks right now. I did already set it up, but it doesn't hurt to check. Let's see. Yep, live stream saves. That's the one I picked. Okay. Yes, please save right there. Thank you.
Snake,
Oh.
remember what the Gaul said.
Mailing gives you proverbs all the time, so.
Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
A bit too many, personally.
Both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
Yeah, how about no?
But to tell you the
It's
truth,
annoying after a certain point. You just skip them all when you do it too often.
Think about it.
Alright, well, let's do one more from the Colonel. There are other people that you could talk to, but they haven't been prompted yet.
Snake, your mission is to infiltrate, not to fight. Don't let the enemy see you.
Don't screw it up.
The DARPA chief. Infiltrate the building in front. Look for some way to get in.
Yes. Alright, we shall do that. But first, let's do some recon. Let's get around this place. I'm going to use the D-pad for the majority of this. Problem here. You can, just, crawl the words. I'm terrible at words lately. Always have been, apparently. You can crawl along the ground to, be a little bit more subtle, so it's hard for enemies to spot you. It also makes you slower. But, it's a safer route. And there's an item here I kind of want, but I gotta be careful here. There's a bit of a strict timing here. Careful. I think it's the next pass. Gotta do it now. Ooh, just barely. Alright, we've got some chaff grenades. You get instructions to use them too. Alright, in there you can see the yellow cone there. It's not the usual blue. That means there's a camera in there. The only way you can get by it is if you can get under it, or you throw a chaff grenade. The chaff grenade pretty much just, buffers and disrupts whatever's in front of anything, any technology, even your assault on radar. So you gotta be careful about that. I'm gonna toss one in there. There we go. Get in and grab whatever's in there.
Surveillance camera?
Whatever in there was a stun grenade. That stuns the enemies that are in the area. You know how grenades work. Alright, I gotta get back. Or I could take the safe way around. I want to know what's in the next area, though. That's the thing. I don't think stun grenades reveal where you are, but it doesn't hurt to be safe. I don't think there's anything back here, but it doesn't hurt to check. I'm not sure if there's a second building. I can't remember. It's been a bit. I think I can just crawl along here, so let's do that. You never know, the enemy can just suddenly get some, you know, awareness and look forward a little harder. Yeah, that's the first way in, but I don't want that. It may be a bit ambient now, but it steps up in quality later on. Yeah, the Salton radar really helps a lot here. You gotta be careful, the enemy may suddenly decide to look up or down here. I think this is a safe spot. Until he leaves. He'll leave eventually. There we go. He's very observant. If I hide in here... someone was gonna call me, but he missed his chance. I couldn't risk being spotted there. I was too focused on being cool. Oh, he'll get his chance later on. There we go. Yeah, sometimes these are mandatory and you can't ignore them.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master.
What are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet.
Alright.
In retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Ah, what a good boy he is.
New generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you. So call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
Gotcha. Alright, let's give him a call. Normally Master Miller is complete filler. Like, his hints and guides aren't really guides at all. It's just random nonsense. They don't help at all. But let's hear one.
Snake, you've got to think. Your mind is your most dangerous weapon. If things are getting too complicated, try to simplify your thoughts. You can also try calling Campbell for advice.
Yeah, you see what I mean? He's like, try thinking in this particular way. Also call Campbell, because he's the guy that actually will tell you what to do. So yeah, real good help there, Master Miller. Real good help. Let's see what's in here. You can get a little sneak peek of what you're coming up against. Analog stick here helps much better than the D-pad. Analog directional inputs. It's amazing. It's one of the rare games that really implements it quite correctly, really. And the others just treated like a D-pad. It's just got extra angles. Hey, if you want to look at certain events more correctly, you can press triangle to look down, or specific angles. You only get this cutscene if you come in through this entry.
About to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shoot those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Yeah, that scene only happens if you enter through this way. So, yeah, you get more for your troubles if you went out of your way for certain stuff and things. Shame the crawling is so damn slow, though. What's in here? I wonder what's in here. wonder how you access it. There might be something in here that might be worthwhile, maybe. We'll find out later. There's another one. Let's see what's in vent number 2. Ooh, I see something on the floor. It looks unique. Certain items have certain box designs and colors, so you can tell whether a thing is a weapon, a disposable item, or just ammo. I think that one's an item. Ah, look at that. A ration. There's a button you need to press in order to go down into an air vent, but we don't need to hear that. I want the ration. Yeah, the game will tell you what you're picking up if you're near it, so that's always nice. There we go. Press circle. Alright, climb down the ladder that no one will suspect me climbing down from. No one sees this. Yep. Alright. What now?
Use the elevator to change floors.
There
should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Alright, find the elevator. I can do that. Ooh, careful, there's a security cam right there. Oh, what's this? A chaff grenade. Perfect. Just what we need. They gave us one right next to the thing. Let's see. Chaff. Now, you could, chaff the security cameras, or if you're good, you can just hide underneath them. Cameras don't care about the noise, so you can just be, loud. Oh, crap. Ah, that's a great start. Well, combat ensues. Yeah, you press circle to do some simple kicks and flips and run. Run like hell. So calm. Right. Alright, I'm gonna use my stun grenades. I don't want to use my pistol. Don't need to. Okay, so we're in invasion mode right now, so we escaped combat, and it needs a second just to tick down. Now to wait. Crap. Don't spot me. I'm not here! I'm sorry. Don't see me. I'm not here. This guy's really stubborn. So much for being subtle. I'm not doing very well here at all. There we go. Ow. Stop it! Oh boy. I wanted to not kill them. You're gonna see this one a lot. Okay, well thankfully when you game over, you just go back to the start of the room. With all the stuff you didn't pick up, so... oops. Alright, I don't need the reminder there. Alright, let's go pick up the chaff. Right, this time I'm going to use the chaff, because I can't do it the smart way, apparently. Oh, can't go in there. Yeah, certain doors require a certain key card in order for it to be used, so you gotta be careful about that. Nope. Now we have a SOCOM pistol. We can use this later on. You press the L and R buttons to quick select certain things. And we can't use this one freely out of the open nowhere because, well, it's loud. It's a loud gun. People will notice. Alright, I think the guards will hear you if you're running across the grates here, so it's best just to crawl along. As displayed earlier, the guards heard us when we stepped on some puddles, so they'll be able to hear us walking across the girders here. What are these things called? I want to say boardwalks, but that's not correct at all. The word will pop into me later on. Words are not my forte, apparently. During this whole livestream thing, I jumble up words like nothing else. I'm sure that applies to pretty much anyone who does anything, really. Alright, there's another thing here. There's another door where we can't really access it. As you can see, The only way we can access the door if we had a key card. We don't have key cards, so none of the doors will open for us, except for ones that are already open for us. Alright, I'm gonna do this one correctly. Alright, just stand here, wait, and go. Oh, for God's sake! The analog stick went weird for me. Well, I guess now's a good time to use this. To use arms, you press the square button. That applies to pistols too. Alright. The elevator will come faster if you press the button twice, I believe. Let's see. There we go. He didn't notice me whatsoever. Alright, you said second floor basement. Let's go to the first. Let's see what's in here.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
Got it. Let's make a save first, just in case things go foobar. Things will go badly.
Look at the radar. It's picking up.
Yes. But can we save, please?
Come on, Snake. You can do it.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna have an item out, see what happens. I want to test something. Alright, I got the SOCOM out. I'm gonna check on the Campbell. Check the Colonel.
Good. You've got yourself a weapon. To use it, first hold down the R2 button to enter weapon mode. Then select the weapon you want with the directional button. After you've selected the weapon you want, let go of the R2 button to exit weapon mode. The weapon you selected should appear in your hand.
Nice.
To use the weapon, follow the directions displayed in the window.
How convenient.
If you use the R1 button, you can equip your
We already
weapon
figured this out. I already told this.
barehanded. Press the R1 button to equip the last weapon you used. Press the R1 button while you're holding a weapon to be barehanded again. Don't fire your gun needlessly, or you might be discovered. If you had a gun with a suppressor, it would be a different story.
Yes, it would.
Any questions about weapons or
Alright,
equipment,
this input you have to do yourself.
Nastasha. Her frequency is 141.52.
141.52. Yeah, this one you have to put in yourself, so let's do that. So, 141.52. Let's see. There we go. Here we are. This is completely optional. You don't need to do this, but if you're not observant, you may miss out on this.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
So, Nastasha will give us basically general information on any weapon we manage to pick up. She'll specify which weapons by whichever weapons you happen to be holding. Right now we have the SOCOM, so let's hear a little bit about that. I won't be going to Nastasha a lot, but if you need information about general weaponry you might be going up against, may help on certain ways to figure out their weaknesses. Nastasha is great for dealing with bosses.
Good. You found a SOCOM. That's a Special Operations Command pistol. It's a 45 caliber pistol with plenty of stopping power. It's also equipped with a LAM for nighttime combat. If you hold down the weapon button, you can train the laser sight on the enemy to help you aim. If you find a SOCOM suppressor, you can equip that too. That pistol was designed specifically for use by special forces, so I think it will be useful. Some people find it a little heavy and hard to use, but it shouldn't be a problem for you.
It's probably only heavy with the light and everything. That's probably the only reason why they consider it heavy. Can't imagine why else is heavy. Anyway, be observant of the Soliton radar. We got 2 targets here, but one of them was a little odd. A little pixelated for some odd reason. No idea why. Alright, there's no one there. We can't go in from here, no key card, so we have to go the long way around. Back to the vents. Here it is. I don't need a reminder on how to use the ladder. Just press the interact button. That's all you need. Alright, in we go. Let's see, where to... Let's see what's down here. Oh. Ah. Be unfortunate there, mate.
I hate Alaska.
Wait, is he taking a dump with his trousers up? Oh dear. Or maybe he just needed the seat. Maybe he just needed the seat. I mean, there's not many chairs around here, is there? Let's see what this one is. It's just an office. But there is a box in there. It's just ammunition. You don't need it. Alright, let's head back. The major complaint with these vents is that it is slow. You don't encounter them often, but it's slow. Thankfully, this isn't a mainstay in the entire series. I mean, it's a stealth game, of course, but, you know. Batman did it better. To be fair, this game's more realistic. These vents are quite accurately sized. Alright, let's have a look at this one. Ooh, that's not enough.
Is that a woman?
Yes, and she's doing crunches. Jacob would approve. Alright, what is it?
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
We're already in first person. There's no way to get out of it. Alright, let's see what's in this one. Ah, there he is. It's the DARPA chief. I wish you could open the other vents like that.
Who's that?
Alley-oop.
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn.
It's a sneaking suit.
Save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
Oh, here we go.
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
Snake's gonna be making the questions now. Make a list.
Threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads.
Yeah, that's, you know, free weapons, free ammo right there.
To tell you is classified information. Okay. We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Oh my god!
Metal Gear.
Yeah, there it is. It's a bit delayed.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects.
No, it's not. It's not.
I know that.
Metal Gear 5 says otherwise.
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
No, it's not.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production.
With that big hunk of machinery, I can't see them being made very cheaply. I mean, how much does one of these things cost?
If it hadn't been for the revolution,
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into
Yeah, when you refer to Rex, it sounds like it's a dog name.
Rex, the code name for the
Kind of loses his, you know, threateningness when you refer to as Rex.
probably already
Come here, Rexy boy, come here.
warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
Except for him. He's a bit of the exception for all this.
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL?
You referring to the region code?
It is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes, Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of ArmsTech.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch.
It's a bit weird there's only need 2 passwords. For a nuclear weapon, you think there'd be a few more than that.
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
That's a bunch of mumbo-jumbo.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password.
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
That sounds way too easy.
That?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys.
Sounds easy enough. It's a general game trope right there.
Might be keeping Baker.
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say
Yeah,
they moved
it's a basement. It has a 2nd floor.
electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color?
It's the usual Legend of Zelda breakable walls. If there's cracks, it can blow up.
It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a pan card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha.
Neat.
Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No, this is news to me.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon?
What they got to do with this?
What is it?
Oh, sudden heart attack. Oh, damn it, I forgot to take my pills. I said the P word. I said Pentagon. That was my trigger word. He's dead.
Dead.
Oh, that's a shame. Oh well, that makes it easier for us for rescues later on.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but
A heart attack? No,
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, The Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support.
Why are you even here? Get the Secretary of Defense here for this.
Time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Alright, fine. Well, now what? Ooh. Something's going on outside. I'm not sure what's going on. Sounds like it's been dealt with. Well, now what? Oh. Well, the door's just out there in the open, and I suppose I'll take it. It's too easy. Where'd the guard go? Nope. Okay, fine. There's a naked body over there. Do you want to clean that up, maybe?
So you killed the chief, you bastard.
I found him like that.
Liquid? No, you're not.
Well, I'm clearly not. I don't have this glorious silver hair.
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar.
And yet, you aren't pulling the trigger.
That scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them.
Yes, those rookie pixelated eyes.
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie.
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
Alright, time for some combat.
What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot!
Ow. Just spam the button, you'll win anyway.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Shoot, damn it, shoot!
The rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Just, oh, there we go. There you go, got it out of the way. Must have been the safety. Just spam the button, you're gonna fight here anyway. Yeah, I'll take that. What are you aiming at, Snake? There we go. Ah, crap. Ow! How was I supposed to avoid that? I guess hide in the corner. Do that again. Throw those grenades. Oh, guess not.
Thanks for the help.
Okay, bye!
Wait!
Random ass shot.
Who are you?
Now I'm sure that won't be relevant later on. And it's just a random mysterious stranger.
You fool! You've killed him! Sorry.
This is random.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Wonder what that was about. How random. Oh, guess we'll never find out. What a good waste of ammo. Yeah, I used the gun. I pulled the trigger. Oh, hello. Suddenly floating man.
Good girl. Just like that.
The hell am I seeing? And just like that, he vanished. Colonel, I think I've gone mad.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake.
That actually would be a better explanation than, you know, Psychomantis logic.
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psychomantis, Foxhound Psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Okay, just gonna shrug that off. Okay. Alright, I don't think there's anything else I can get in here right now. Let me see. No, that requires level 6. All we can do is head back. Alright, let me just, I've forgotten all the buttons already. That was quick. Press the button twice to make the elevator come back. Right, I'm gonna go back to the first floor first, because there's a couple of things I might need later on. If you remember we saw earlier, there was a couple of doors we could access. I think we can only get one. I'm hoping that door there is door 1. I'm gonna hide back here quickly. There's a guard there, and I'm not liking him. Quick, quick, quick. Not spotting me this time, mate. Let's see. Yes, it's level 1. It looks safe. I don't like it. I'm gonna crawl it, just to be safe. Yeah, some of these rooms can have traps in them, so you gotta be careful. We found a cardboard box and a chaff grenade. Not what I wanted, but alright, I'll take it. I wanted the silencer, but I don't have it. I'll probably get it later on. Oh, don't go now, it's too late. Alright, so it's probably the second door. That's the level 2 thing on it, so I can get in. I wanted the silencer. I'm pretty sure the silencer is in this room. It's just I need a level 2 card, and I can't get in there with the level 1. It's not enough. Oh. This got a cardboard box. That's going to help me a lot later on. It's a lot more helpful than you think it is. Alright, second floor... the words already. Second floor basement. Alright, we're going to need some stuff though. We need to blow up the walls, but the problem is we don't have anything to really blow them up with. Careful here, the floors are booby-trapped. It's a level 3. They are labelled, so you can tell what's in them. C4, perfect. That's what we need. Alright, careful. They do booby-trap some of these rooms, so just crawl just to be safe. Some C4. Now, what's in this room here? I'm going to take a smoke whilst I'm here. No smoking, huh? I wonder why. Let's call, oh, we actually haven't gotten anything from Naomi yet. Pretty sure she had a unique channel for it.
Are you smoking?
Yeah.
Maybe.
So what?
Didn't you know that cigarettes contain benzopyrene, a chemical that leads to lung cancer? We now know that when
If you want a reason and excuse as to why you shouldn't smoke, here's why.
BPDE, and attaches to the receptors on the P53 gene, the gene which causes lung cancer. The BPDE attaches to the P53
So at
gene.
this time period, they were aware of cancer and all that stuff back then. And yet we still can't deal with it correctly yet. But we're dealing with it, like today, much better than then. But we still haven't dealt with it. Yeah, the game just told you off for smoking, so don't smoke. There are times where you might need to use the cigarette in case you don't have certain things. But in general, in real life, don't smoke. I certainly don't smoke, so I'm a good role model. I don't think there's any guards in here, not yet, so take advantage to get a good look around. Maybe another room in here we can get into. There's another one. Again, just to be safe, crawl your way in. You never know. Grenades. It's fine. Alright, I think this one's booby-trapped. This one's just open. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, so this is the weapon storage place. There's a couple things in here you might need later on. SOCOM bullet, okay. Well, SOCOMs, that's nice. This is probably where you might acquire the SOCOM in here, maybe. Let's see. Bomb us, we can't get that. Alright, well, we've checked all the doors, I think. Let me just check back here, just to be safe. Nikita. Okay, we've checked everything in here. Now we need to find the wall we can break down. No real point in exploring this room. They're not really good benefits. Let's see. I'm thinking that wall right there. It sticks out like a sore thumb. Yes, indeed. Alright, let's see. C4. Okay, so in order to set it correctly, it's ideal to hug the wall. Or square. Run pretty far away. These things are quite dangerous. There you go, just set off. Now there's no more wall. Okay, so come ready, we're up for a battle. So I'm gonna save.
What can I do for you, Snake?
I'd like a save, please. Ah, saved in 2 spots. Might as well. Probably be the smart thing to do. I have a save to come back to, and a save that we're going to need right now.
Snake, listen to what Lo Ji said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough.
Yeah, but no one really knows when is enough.
You always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
Whoever lives like that? Even I do some stupid stuff or like stupid things and I regret it immediately. Doesn't mean I'm going to be smart about it ever. Alright. Highlight the entire goddamn game because of this damn character. Well, we'll be encountering him pretty soon, but the point being. Right, I think there is a few security cams here, so it doesn't hurt to be safe. Let's see. Ah, here's another breakable wall. I'll do. Yeah, it's close enough. I wonder. Ah, it does work in first person. Nice. Oh, I have to do that more often. Seems safe. Random didn't they just block up this section? Yeah, so if you want to stick the C4 to a wall, you have to hug it. Flat explosions. Tasty. Tasty. Alright, here he comes. It's the man and the legend. Any second.
Am I too late?
Most likely.
He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right?
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
I'm here to save you.
That's the 3rd time you used that clip.
C4.
Ah, damn. Whoa. Slow motion. It's him. It's him.
So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot.
You're going to remember that name and this man. Goddamn, he's such an influence in this series.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
It's high noon.
Draw!
I love that magnificent bastard.
Hiding won't help you. I understand.
Alright, you can run and use the gun at the same time, but the game doesn't tell you about it. Get back here, you. Get back here, you damn coward! This is the cheapest way you can do this fight, by the way, so you kind of want to do it this way. Yeah, the game doesn't tell you can run and shoot at the same time. You need to hold down the X button. Well, you have to bring up the gun first, then press the X button and move, and then you can just run and shoot at the same time. It makes no sense, but trust me, this is the best way to deal with this guy. I want to be conservative with my ammo, that's the thing. Just insert the Benny Hill theme, whatever. You know the one that the chase theme music. You can rely on Snake to auto-aim a little bit, that's why you have that red line thing, just so you can... Yeah. He auto-aims a little bit. Neither are you. Yeah, you can't run in the center or else it'll blow up. And don't shoot in the center either, I think that can set it off too. No grenades, nothing. You have to use your pistol. There we go. Got him.
You're pretty good.
Oh, that's a recurring line, that one.
With the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What?
Oops.
My hand!
That was his good hand. Oh, I guess he dies anyway then. Bombs go off.
Stealth camouflage.
You know, this is quite impressive graphically for the PS1. I'm surprised it can even do that.
We'll meet again.
Like, it is invisible model, like the proper one. It's not like the model's just gone. It's proper, you know, camouflage-like effect. It's really impressive to me, personally.
That exoskeleton.
You're that ninja. Sorry, I had to get that one out of the way. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will reference the Donkey video. Hang on, he's got a silencer. I don't remember equipping that. That SOCOM has a silencer. I haven't equipped that yet.
Who the hell?
Continuity error much?
Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Just stick a bunch of metal plates and you're good.
Like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me.
There's a slight vibration rumble whenever you hit Snake with the stick.
I just told you I was here to save
Yeah, the Metal Gear games like implementing the vibration feature into the controller quite a bit, just for realism. You know, bit of immersion, that.
Heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
I don't recall any such woman.
Was thrown in prison along with me.
Oh, that one. I wouldn't pass that as a woman, though.
She said she had just
Looked a little more like a man to me.
They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit. Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know
That's
she was
not really a good
I was
mix.
in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the
Sorry, he had the question about codec. He's been using it so far in this game. Why is he questioning it?
She still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
How do you forget something like that?
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case.
What the hell are you talking about? CD case?
But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find.
You have to take the hint quite honestly there. I'll explain it better later on.
Leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball.
That's, understatement there.
From launching. It's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age...
Well, because why not? It's a good weapon right there.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been.
Alright, here's some lore dumping.
The amount of spent nuclear fuel...
Although I'm not sure if any of this is actually accurate to what it is going on right now, but is this actual factual historical events going on right now? Like, how accurate is this? Metal Gear Solid is based on the real world particular events. I'm not sure if this is one of them that was actually going on at the time.
Doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Hell's muff?
It stands for material unaccounted for.
That's probably tons of that.
There's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn.
Well, considering, you're responsible for making, world-ending weapons, yeah, there's not much else for you to do, really.
For making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence.
Naturally.
Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
Yeah, but is that necessary, though? That doesn't fix everything. That just encourages the enemy team, the rival regions, and, just to make a better weapon.
Cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget.
I wonder how big that budget is. I mean, how much does one of these things cost? It's not like a man-sized weapon. Like, this thing towers over buildings. It's probably, I don't know, as big as 2 jets stacked on top of each other. Maybe 3.
To think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists.
I'm pretty sure they do.
This to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Nice. Now I can open up all the other doors.
No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that?
I'm pretty sure it's not just one. There's going to be a lot more questions, Snake.
That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
Need a cough drop?
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them.
Wonder why he knows Naomi.
Company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but
damn it, it's another heart attack. He did say Pentagon not long ago, just had a big delay. The vibrations on the controller is thumping like a heartbeat.
What are you talking about? They're just using you for...
And it's gone silent. Again, it's another one of those immersion things. That kind of detail is quite impressive for its time. I don't know, vibrations and controls are not really well played nowadays. Except for the Switch. The Switch has this new vibration feature, but I haven't really seen it properly utilized yet. No one's done anything with it yet.
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that cause
Poison
heart
doesn't
attack
work
and
like that. More like a
doses.
virus,
Then we'll
maybe?
test
I don't know.
fluoride or dioxide,
Bacteria.
but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Don't have the time for that.
I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get it
Hmm.
going with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Okay.
Get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Alright, well, you heard him. After defeating a boss, every boss you get rid of, you get more health for it. So, you know, it's worth doing. Alright, so we dealt with that. Now we have to go up top and see if we can contact our girl friend here. See if we can get to her. A person named Meryl, apparently. Let's see, where's the exit? I can't remember where the hole is. Where did I come in from? Ah, that one. Should take notice of the stuff. Hello, gonna rock this house. It's been a while, hasn't it? A good solid week. A necessary one. I enjoyed my time. Now I'm here for Metal Gear Solid. Alright. Gotta get out first. Alright, since we got the second card key, now we can open up level 2 doors. So I should probably do that right now. It's level 1, don't need that. Probably over here. Let's see. Farmhouse, alright. Let's see. Key card. Ah, pay attention to the red lines here. There's lasers here. How are we supposed to see them though? We smoke. Thankfully they're stationary, so you don't really need them, so I'm gonna take it off. Okay, and we're up. Alright, what did I just pick up? Ah, the FAMAS. It's basically a good assault rifle, better for combat. I'll probably never use. Alright, we can get out. There's no other level 2 doors here, so let's leave. Can I make it to the elevator? Yes. Press it twice to bring the elevator faster. The Animaniacs TV show? Sadly, no. I missed my chance on that. I was aware of it when I was young, like, pretty young. It was on when I was younger, but I never watched it, and I know I missed out on it severely. I know it was really good, but I just missed my chance. I haven't tried that door yet. What's in here? Oh, there's a guard. Great. Alright, time to try something. That's not what I wanted. Oh well, mistakes were made. Let's get the SOCOM with the suppressor. Let's see. Here we go. Now it's quiet. Aha! He didn't notice me. Good. So I could get the suppressor earlier. Well, now I want to know what the level 2 door is. It's all the way up there. I don't want to. Alright, let me get in a good spot first. This will do. Let me get my cardboard box so I feel safer. There we are. No one will ever notice me. Alright. Now we need the code. The Baker said that the code is on the CD case, the back of the CD case. What he's referring to is the game case itself. I don't have that. This is the digital version of the game, so we have to go into the manual itself. Ah yes, many TV series I did watch. I did actually watch Pinky and the Brain. I know I did that. I did watch that, so I didn't miss out on that. Okay. This is the digital version. Here's the back of the case. Let's see. This is ingenious, by the way. Let me see. How do I zoom in? I can see it from here, but... Alright. The back of the case, the code is 140.15. This is ingenious. This is really damn clever. What other game ever does this? I mean, that's just smart. Okay. So, 15 is the code we want. There we are. Ah. Wrong button. It's circle. That's still throwing me off.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
Is a very good fourth wall break. Not many games do that. The closest I could think to doing more fourth wall breaks like that would be technically Undertale, and I've never played it, but Doki Doki Literature Club. They do that too. I can't think of any other games that really do something like that. Like something that actually requires something from the physical world. Oh, no, something just popped up. One of the Professor Layton games, the Diabolical Box. In the game's case comes with a train ticket that is necessary to solve a puzzle. Love that.
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookie's eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only resemblance is probably the face, but honestly, with the change of hair color, it completely changes the face to me.
Who knows?
Also, the faces are pixelated, so it doesn't help.
First, I want some information. You were involved
I have no idea. I'm trying to think, but I'm not really sure if I know any others. My game library isn't that, that creative, I'll say.
This place. I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Can't really say.
Boy, oh boy.
Interesting is, the original Metal Gear did do another fourth wall break. I think Metal Gear 2 did require that you knew binary code, I think? Or was it something else? I suppose fourth wall breaks, not exactly fourth wall, what's the bomb defusal game? What is it? It's like something like Keep Calm and whatever. It's a multiplayer game where one person has the answers to solve a bomb, while the other has to defuse the bomb. Quite a good game, that one. You need an actual manual in order for it to work. Actually, I have it on Steam. I can actually just find out. Let me just click here and find out.
So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry, I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Here we are. Keep talking and nobody explodes. That's the game.
Women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack.
Yes, he could. That's the main focus of this game for fighting Mantis. Judging by how you describe that, I can't tell if you know how to deal with him or not. So I'm going to keep that a little mystery, maybe. For all I know, there may be new players coming in who has never experienced the Metal Gear series. Secrets and reveals like that are just fantastic. This game pulls some tricks that no one would ever experience in anything else.
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second-floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
Yes, there's a lot of things for this particular game that just... a lot of unique things this game does compared to any other game in its time. The storyline, the gameplay, the unique tricks they pulls off. No other game does it. Literally, I can't think of anything else that really does what this game does. The fact that, you know, the back of the CD case reveals Meryl's code here. No other game could do that. Can you say any other game does that? You can't, can you?
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had.
This also is one of the first games that really primarily focuses on story. Here, right now, Meryl's having quite a deep character moment about why she's here.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
No, she won't.
Link up after I
Guarantee you, she won't.
Take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Okay, so now we have to wait a little bit for Meryl to open the cargo door. That requires a level 5 keycard. So we'll just sit here in our cardboard box and wait for the door to open. No, I wouldn't consider that as fourth wall break. That's just the game telling you how to play the game. A fourth wall break is like the game directly contacting you and you doing something outside the world in order to progress in the game itself. Just the game telling you to press the A button to jump. Doesn't really count, that's just a tutorial. But say, you know, looking at the back of the CD case, that's a fourth wall break, just to continue the game. Oh crap, he's noticed the box!
Just a box.
Yes, just a box. Good lad. And that's why the box is amazing. The guards just downright ignore you. I'm glad we agree with our opinions on this matter. Ah.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Nice.
Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
No, you can't. I'm in a box. You can't see me.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
The context you'll need for a cutscene you saw earlier.
Cargo door is like an airlock.
I'll just say this. Snake directly looked at her ass when she was running away. Not lying.
Gas is released.
Kojima, the one thing I don't agree with his opinions is how he treats particular female characters. Example is Quiet from Metal Gear Solid 5. God damn it, Kojima, what the hell were you thinking?
But this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
Alright, the door is opened. Somehow. Alright, all we have to do is get in and we'll be fine. Alright, off we go. Quick, quick. Alright, there's a laser here. I'll take this one now. Another reminder.
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors. You
Sorry,
probably can't
airlock?
see them when
Is
you
that necessary? This ain't a spaceship.
beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them, and the doors will seal off, and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow, you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
Okay. It's a bit extreme for an airlock for, you know, a building. Alright. You could get a night vision goggle or thermal goggles in order to see the lasers, but we don't need that. I can't be asked to go out of my way for all the items, so use the cigarettes. And you can see the lasers. It's ideal to crawl for these sections here. You can control yourself better and pace it better. Consequence of using the cigars, though, is that it drains your life. Very slowly, though, so you'll be fine. Ah, keycard. At least this one requires level 2, so that's fine. Alright, we made it. Now to the next area. Quite a difficult area, actually. It's quite a jump in difficulty. You'll see why soon enough. Not here, but soon. Be careful here. I'm just gonna have a ration out. And my SOCOM at the ready. Crawl here, please. You'll see why.
Snake, be careful. There are claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me.
Not exactly. Usually when side characters do that, it's just for a quick laugh or a jab, depending on the writers.
Never mind about that.
I say the only time that really happens for a Sonic game in particular, and I don't think it counts really, is in Sonic Chronicles The Dark Brotherhood. At the end of the game, they make a jab of saying, "Oh, can't wait for this game to get a sequel to find out what happens next." Christ. I never really played that game, but I know it's terrible. And what's worse is I know it's a BioWare game. God damn it. It's a BioWare game. How did they screw that up? And this was like at the prime of BioWare's glory, you know, with Mass Effect 1 and 2 around the same time. What happened? Come on. Claymores. Well, at least we could pick them up by crawling over them. Yeah, just don't run here. It's stupid. My god, it's a tank.
This is Raven's territory.
I don't see any ravens here. I think I hear one, though.
Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him.
Well, it's running by cartoon logic, that's the thing. Humorous stuff and cartoon logic do the fourth wall breaks, but not to the degree of, like, a serious game. For cartoons and stuff, they do it just for a laugh. For a serious game, it's something that really brings you and enjoy the game more. Or media in general, really. Let's say, what are they called? As a term for, like... It's like trying to figure out a secret for like a product, like a... Oh, what's a good example? I'm trying to think. What's the word called? I think it's called something like AR or something. It's like doing a real-life puzzle. That's essentially what it is, to figure out, like... Oh, I can't describe it right now. I'm too busy with this damn boss. I'll describe it better later. Ow! On. Oh, you laugh at me now. It's not that funny. Alright, Snake, get back up. Should be safe. Alright, you need grenades. Here we are. Ow! I gotta be quick. Where's the damn tank? Should have saved when I had the chance. Alright, grenades are key here. Ow! Drop the pin too. Okay. Alright, in order to beat this boss the best way possible, you need to land the grenades right inside the chamber. It's a bit tricky. Also, you can just drop the damn grenades. Ooh, it landed. Fighting games? Would you count Fighter Z? I really did enjoy my time with Fighter Z. Like, that's a good, solid game for beginners, I'd say. But like Street Fighter? Not really. I'm not really that big into fighter games, but if it's for a series I really like, then yeah, I will damn well play it. I guess Dragon Ball really just counts as close as I'm gonna get. I've never really done anything else, really. I just can't get into how complex fighting games can be. That's my problem. Like, damn. Try doing the combo challenges in Fighter Z is like, god damn, how do they memorize this stuff? It's so precise. I did do them all, but it's like, oh, not friendly. Yeah, that's the best way you can deal with the boss. If you nail the grenades at the right spot, the tank is dealt with. I could have talked to Nastasha there to talk about how to deal with the boss correctly, but I was too focused on just taking him out. And talking about fourth wall breaks, apparently.
He is as if possessed by a demon, much like you. I would expect no less.
See? I told you so. But I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
I thought the Raven was supposed to be feared.
Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
And it'd be slightly more fair and balanced, because, you know,
Yes,
no tank.
the raven on my head. It thirsts for his
Yeah, and you thought Psycho Mantis was trippy enough. Here comes something else. Well, later on. Raven's a bit of a weird guy. Very spiritual, though. Alright, we made it. And our health extended, too. That's always nice. Every time we beat a boss, our health extends as well as our item management. Now we can hold 3 rations now. So, let's do that. We can get a sneak peek inside, too. Yes. Big room. Yeah, do admit how silly it is for Omega, Vector, and Knuckles to just toss their friends as weapons. I mean, logically, it makes sense. You know, the whole spin dashing and, you know, jumping on enemies and all that stuff. It's fine for them. When you think about it, it completely crushes their bodies when they do that. I should probably save first. This area is quite dangerous.
You caught Snake?
Gonna save here.
Snake, like Shakespeare said, knots had all
I've never read Shakespeare, so I'm gonna take your word for that.
without content.
I must be one of the luckiest people to not properly experience Shakespeare, because I'm sure everyone else has.
Too. Don't get too greedy or you might be sorry. Be careful, Snake.
I mean, how bad is Shakespeare? Like, it must take a bit just to read it properly.
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
For some reason. I don't know why.
What? What are you talking
I mean, it can't be that dangerous. I mean, can I at least use my,
There's lots of boxes.
Damn, I forgot the damn grenades name. That was quick.
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
The chaff grenades.
Leave them here.
I mean, they're not explosive, they're not dangerous, they're just little flakes in the air.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding.
So then what's
If
the trouble
warheads are
here?
broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
I think they're getting that from the original Tails games, from the Game Gear games, because Tails is able to lift, I believe, the literal ton, like the cartoon ton brick stuff. But I can't remember what they actually label it as. I think that's where they're getting from. That game's pretty old. Like, it's from the early days of Sonic, so it could be really outdated. But I could believe that Tails would be able to lift some things. I mean, if he's able to lift Sonic and other characters, you know, I can't see why he can't able to lift 3 tons, maybe. I don't know. A ton is a lot, I know that. Crap. Oh. I'm dead. I've been spotted. Get the elevator, come on. Oh, of course. I need to run away. Oh! That was my B. That's what I get for rushing in. I was too focused on Tails. Yeah, 3 tons is like a stupid amount, though, like, thinking about it. Like, he's strong enough to lift both Sonic and Knuckles. 3 tons is quite a bit. Alright, so I want the box at the ready. And nothing else. Alright, just gotta be a little bit more careful here. I need to memorize the enemy routes again, because I haven't done this in a while. You can't look around whilst you're in the box, this is all you can do. If you move, the enemy spots you moving in the box. Thankfully, later games fix that. Yeah, he is. I will acknowledge that Omega is a strong boy. I love Omega, especially in the comics. Like, he's represented amazingly in the comics. He's just there for the explosions, wants to blow everything up. It's amazing. You should see his reaction. You see his interactions with Cream enough. Apparently, she's too cute to eviscerate. It's amazing. But even more impressive is that Rouge is able to carry Omega. Like, that's physically impressive as it is. This is another weapons room. Should probably check what's here. Let's see. I'm not sure if Meryl's here or not. I'm not really sure. Just gonna check all the office spaces here. Nope. Nope. Not that one. Okay, just a few more. That one. Key to launcher. Nice. Might need that later on. Nope. Okay, that's it. Right. Ooh. Oh, crap. Ooh, just. I was lucky. Alright, this is not the place I want to be. It's the next floor. I think it's this way. I can't remember. 500 tons. Jesus Christ. He would be. Is that actually canon, though? Like, I wasn't aware Knuckles was that strong. That would explain the boom design, then. Jesus, he is strong. I'll take your word for that. I don't believe Knuckles is that strong. If Knuckles can lift just 500 tons, how strong is Mighty then? Because we know Mighty is stronger than Knuckles. It's a mystery, that one. Alright. Floor is electrified. That's a problem. This is a severe hazard here. There's toxic gases in here. The floor is electrified. How's anyone supposed to get around in here? Alright, what you gotta say, mate?
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas.
No, I'm sure it was... I'm sure it's Mighty that is stronger. I mean, he's referred to as being stronger than Knuckles in the comics, and referred to it in Mania, too. I mean, I could believe that Mighty would be more durable, too, because of the armored shell and all that stuff. I don't know. This is the Sonic series. Logic doesn't really apply. Alright, this is the Nikita launcher. It's Wikipedia, you can't really trust it. Alright. This is the Nikita launcher. It's a auto-aimed piece of machinery here. If you hold triangle, you can go in first person. It's much easier than, doing it by the top. Because you can tell exactly where you're going to fly into. Oop. That reason alone. Here we go. So, everyone's supposed to have a Nikita launcher to get around this place now, do they? And leave. And hold it again. Okay, we need to get a gas mask in here. It's quite helpful. As soon as I can find it. That's a ration? Alright. Nope. Nope. Nope, it's the other one. There's the chaff. There it is. Come on. There you go. Please be the gas mask? It's the gas mask. Perfect. Okay. Won't bother with all this stuff. The gas mask allows you to just hold your air a little longer, so it helps. It also helps for a section later on. It genuinely helps. Oh, it seems fine. And I should be concerned about that, but I'm sure it's fine. I think it just depends on what their lifestyle is. I mean, are echidnas naturally strong? I don't know. This is the Sonic series. Logic doesn't apply. Meanwhile, in another series where logic really doesn't apply... Good God. It's a massacre.
It looks like they were cut by some type of blade.
This is weird. Yep, this is fine. This is normal. I'm sure it's nothing. That's a pretty good comparison right there. There he is. It's that ninja. And there he goes, just like that. Yeah, sure, let's go fight him, because he can't kick our asses. Thankfully, he broke the door, so we can just walk in. This is quite a unique fight, this one. Again, that camouflage effect, I love that. It's quite impressive with PS1 technology right there. The model is actually there. It's not just, you know, not there. Wolverine? I'm just gonna go based off the films. I quite enjoyed his films counterpart. I did like a marathon of all the X-Men films, just so I can get some context for Deadpool. That's literally the reason I did the X-Men films. I quite enjoyed them. They're quite solid films. But as Wolverine's a character, quite unique. A man who's quite literally immortal. He's in constant pain whenever he uses his damn blades, and has been, you know, manipulated to have such blades. Unique character. And he's gone through some phases too.
What do you want?
It's amazing how some comic characters just change through time. They start off stupid and, you know, basic, but then through years they just developed quite interestingly as characters.
One of my Japanese animes.
I've come from another world to do battle with you.
What is it, revenge?
It is nothing so trivial as revenge. A fight.
Oh crap, I forgot. I haven't seen the film Logan yet. I know that one's quite a deep film. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
I will kill you, or you will kill me. It makes no difference.
That's pretty much Shadow's story in a nutshell. Damn Amnesia, such a cheap plot point, but a good one at the same time.
Keep your hands off him.
Speaking of Amnesia, we got a character who has one too, right now.
Make me feel alive again.
Right, we could shoot him. I said, as I get my ass kicked. We're gonna punch him instead, because his sword will just downright ignore our gun. Hand-to-hand combat.
Good. Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand. It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Well, he's actually over 50 because, you know, the Space Colony Arc event happened over 50 years ago. So technically, Shadow is over 50 years old. But physically, probably not really. Gotta remember, he's in cryo for a long-ass time. I don't think character age really matters much for the Sonic characters. I mean, the canonical ages for some characters is a lot younger than I ever imagined. I'm trying to remember. Knuckles' age is 16. Sonic is 15, while Tails is 10 or 8? Like, something's weird. And Blaze is, 14, I think. She's a lot younger than I expected. So character ages are weird. I found out about that through Sonic and the Black Knight, weirdly, so it's canon. Where is he? I was gonna cheapen this fight, but I can't be asked. Yeah, the combat in this game for physical combat is a bit awkward, but functional. Where is he? Just hide and seek right now. Damn you, PS1 graphics, you hide him too well. Oh, here he is. You keep that kind of stuff to yourself, mate. It's a bit too, personal. Ow! You punched me real good. He's getting a kick out of this, isn't he? Dude, keep this stuff to yourself. I'm not submitting to your needs. Which one? I throw 2 other ones. Yeah. You mean a punch like that?
Do you remember, Snake? The feel of battle, the clashing of bone and sinew.
I'll get on with it.
That's good, Snake.
We'll be nearing the end of the phase soon. Come on. There we go. Alright, you can't punch him here, you have to shoot him. Actually, it's probably easier if I use the Farmers here. Where's he gone? There he is. You have to shoot him here. Oh, damn it, he's on that last bit of health. Ow! Come back here, you. There we go.
I felt that, Snake. Do you remember me now?
Like I said, what is considered canon is a nightmare to figure out. The canon ages, the canon storyline, it's a nightmare. For the Sonic series, it's best to just ignore as much as possible. Just accept that the characters exist and move on.
Not again.
The Sonic series isn't made to have a deep storyline or anything like that. Just each game is its own experience. That's the best way to handle it.
What's happening?
And Sonic Heroes is kind of a sequel to Adventure, but not really. I don't know. Ask the developers of how they managed to deal with it.
Is it over?
At least for the Metal Gear series, there's no issues with continuity, timeline problems whatsoever. Each game fits in, because Kojima made sure that there was a good storyline going on here. He wanted to make sure that these games are a good movie experience. That's what we're experiencing right now. We just dealt a character who has some interesting connections with Snake.
Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox.
An old friend from a previous game.
You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he
Oh, this is
didn't.
interesting.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical
Naomi
staff.
has connections to Grey
They were
Fox.
using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark.
Yes,
Was his name Clark Kent by any chance?
Where is he now?
Sorry.
he was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes. But they revived him. They fitted him
Yeah,
with
that sounds awfully familiar. Mass Effect 2 much?
They experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
I wonder if it was funded by Cerberus by any chance.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Oh, so it's the you didn't ask reason.
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
And there's the amnesia.
He's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants.
Interesting. Oh, let's see who this other guy is.
Stay in there.
Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone? Are you an otaku too?
Oh my god, he's using weeb references.
We can't stay here forever.
Your uniform is different than theirs.
You're the Metal Gear Chief Engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh, well, at least you're not one of them.
Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, just walk it off.
I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal
He's
Gear?
doing that trope where he pushes the glasses up.
What's
Jesus.
Metal Gear really designed for?
No, it's fine. I enjoy your company. Every time, I genuinely enjoy your company. It's good for having conversation.
Of course.
I'm not joking. Like, I enjoy having conversation like this. You bring up the most interesting topics for me to say.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear...
I think when I said using weeb topics, I think I was referring to Hal here because he said you an otaku too. He's a downright nerd.
From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise...
Actually, there's not many games where they actually implement nerds in the... or geeks or whatever in the correct term. He's just a fanboy.
You started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No.
I wonder how many actual scientists actually became scientists because of the media that they were influenced around them. Hal's probably just a great example. Like, he was influenced by anime with the sci-fi and robotics. He wanted to become a scientist and engineer just to make that a reality. But then things went bad.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities.
It's amazing that railguns are actually a real thing. Like, they are real and they're terrifyingly powerful. It's kind of like how the Mass Effect weapons work, actually. It's kind of a similar inspiration, I suppose. I mean, Mass Effect weapons are probably inspired by how railguns work.
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yeah, but that's not all I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
No. Could it be? Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using Nova and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a
It is amazing how much real-life stuff they implement just for this kind of explanation. It's like, Kojima put a lot of research behind this. It would be fun to see Goku in Smash Brothers. It cannot happen. It really cannot happen because the rules Sakurai has for implementing any characters to the Smash games, they have to originate from a game series. Goku physically cannot make it, same for like saying Shrek and any other meme characters. But the likelihood of Banjo-Kazooie, Master Chief, any others, is very likely. They can happen. All because the new characters we're getting are purely based on what happened on the Smash ballot. Like Ridley, K. Rool, and maybe Isabelle, they all came from the Smash ballot. So all that information they collected is still valid. But something like Goku, which probably has been input a lot, would be fun to see how they do that kind of treatment. Physically can't happen. I'd love for it to happen, it just can't happen.
God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA.
He is not joking on that.
I used to think that I could use science to help mankind. But the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind, it's just in the movies.
That's enough.
Irony in that, this is literally a movie going on right now.
Where on this base are they keeping it?
Rex is in the underground maintenance base.
Where's that?
I think Sakurai just want to make sure everything still fit and in line with how Smash was. Every single Smash character that has appeared originated from a game. There is no movie tie-in stuff or anything else. Anything promotional-wise has been a game series, like, say, the Fire Emblem characters. That happened because Sakurai really liked the Fire Emblem series and wanted to promote them a little more. Probably the same for, like, the Earthbound/Mother series for, like, Ness and Lucas. Probably just to support them a little more. Any other media, no, it can't really happen. It's up to Sakurai, really, because he's the main guy in control, really.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Try really damn hard?
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this.
Again, that is impressive to me. It's so impressive.
Was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine.
The PS1, that's just impressive. It works like how it would in real life. That's the thing. Camouflage like that. It works exactly like the real thing.
Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
Yes, Crash Bandicoot can very well likely happen. Same could be said for Spyro. It all relies on the Smash ballot for the future characters. I'm not sure how Joker happened, but I'm glad he did. I never played Persona, but I'm happy he's there.
Something's wrong.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
I'm sure that the future DLC characters included are purely based on the ballot. So it relies on the community for all they supported, really. Of course, other characters can appear and happen, like say the Piranha Plant. That happened because Sakurai and his silly ways, like the Wii Fit Trainer and the Duck Hunt Dog and Duck. That happened because of Sakurai and Mr. Game & Watch. That happened because of him. He always has to have those silly characters, doesn't he?
You'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh? There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense. Here, use this security card.
Level 3?
It's security level 4.
Ooh, that's one step above.
not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
Battletoads. I've heard of it, and I know it's stupid hard. I would like to try it. Probably the best way is through the Rare Replay collection. But that currently is exclusive to Xbox One, and I'd say nope to that. I ain't buying one of those things. But it's a great bundle if you happen to have one. Like, it's a fantastic way to play Rare games. But Battletoads in general, I wouldn't mind trying. Like the arcade game, the original NES game. They made an appearance in a recent fighter game. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's a Rare game, I know that. I think it's a free-to-play game too. I can't remember it. It's quite a decent series though, for fighter game series. But a Battletoad is in it to represent the series. Oh yeah, there's also a new Battletoads game coming out soon, isn't there? I forgot about that. I haven't heard any word about it though. It's happening though, so that's something. Killer Instinct, that's it. Yeah, thank you very much. Killer Instinct. So yeah, he's getting a representation there. And for an emulator, I'd probably do that. I can't do emulation games for GameCube. Tested out for Tony Hawk's Underground. That didn't work. My PC ain't strong enough to handle emulating the game and live streaming at the same time. It just can't handle it. But for an NES game, it's possible. Probably be easier if I got an NES Classic, hacked the thing so I can emulate the games that way. Then it won't be so intensive for my Streamlabs. I have an SNES Classic. I wonder if that will work for NES games. But to be safe, you know, get an NES Classic. But yeah, I could do SNES games, so that's a bonus. It's a good bundle package, by the way, the SNES Classic. It's a fantastic package. I never played SNES games, but I played a few of them, like the original Super Metroid. It's a great game. What have I been missing out? Alright, I wasn't paying attention to the conversation at all. I think I just need to keep going forward. Actually, best way to figure out what's going on is check on Campbell.
Well, it looks like you've rescued Emmerich.
Well, yeah, true. It's an NES game, but the point being...
That stealth camouflage, he should be able to hide safely. Gray Fox. I can't believe it. But the real problem is your niece. The way the codec got cut off like that has me worried. Something must have happened to her.
You're worried about Meryl?
Not exactly. It's just that she's holding the detonation code override keys. They're our last chance of stopping that nuclear launch.
You're a cold man. Your mission is more important than the life of your companions?
This is war. Survival is the name of the game. Sometimes you have to be cold to survive.
Yes, but...
Snake, either way, I want you to find Meryl as soon as possible.
I understand.
Alright, let's go find Meryl. Well, we can leave now. It's a dead end here, so let's get out. Oh yeah, the bodies are still here. Ah, they're fine. Nope, no idea. I never played the Killer Instinct game. I've only just heard of them. I've seen some of the character designs, though. They're pretty cool. That's about it. Alright, where's the mask? There we go. Alright, let's see what we can get in this area now that we've got a level 4 card. Ooh, careful. They're not going to get me this time. So with the gas mask, we can now walk around this area much easier because, you know, you can breathe a little longer. Chaff away. And... go. Nope, not that one. This one. You can check the door itself in order to read it, but, you know, can't be asked half the time. Also, we're on a bit of a time limit, so... ow! Okay, that's fine. It's just a lot back and forth going on here. Night vision goggle, nice. Okay, last package should be in here. Alright, that's all we got. Alright, don't need to check those doors ever again. Go off, please. Alright, there's another set of doors I need to check. Alright, we've done that one. It's the other one. Stun grenade. Okay, it's nice. Good to have resources. You never know when you need them. That's it. Okay, quick before we run out of air. Can breathe. Alright, we're done here. So, let's press the button here. Any other creature that I hate? Well, definitely be moths. That's high on the list. Not as much anymore, but I still hate them. Any other creatures, though? I'm guessing we're basing on real life stuff. Snakes would be one of them, I suppose. I never really encountered them, but snakes would potentially be there. Alright, so we need to find Meryl. Best way to find Meryl is, I'm not joking, check the way the guards are walking. If they're walking in a strut-like posture, they kind of stick out. You'll know what I mean. I'm thinking it's you. Yep, it's that one. Alright, so I need to trigger Meryl. Run, 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 run! Gotta be quick, gotta be quick! Haha. Come on, come on, come on, and...
Don't move.
I've never heard of something like this. Mothman cryptid? Never heard of it. It's new to me. Alright, there's an Easter egg here if you did it quick enough, and I did it quick enough!
You're Meryl? There's no way you
Right, if you do it quick enough, you can catch Meryl before she's fully clothed, and I've just done it. Twitch is not going to be happy here. I think Twitch will be okay here. I mean, these are very low poly models, so I can get away with this, right?
Same smart mouth. You're Meryl, all right. Are you hurt?
Not yet. After all, I was disguised as a genome soldier.
So why'd you change? You'd be a lot better off dressed.
God, I actually genuinely hope Twitch doesn't catch me off just for this. I mean, I don't know how strict they are with, suggestiveness, shall we say.
What's that mark?
Huh? Oh, this? It's a paint tattoo. It's not real. I was a fan of Foxhound way back, and guys like you and my uncle were in it. None of that gene therapy like there is today. You guys were real heroes.
There are no heroes in war. All the heroes.
It's like how they glorified what war was, like in World War I and II. Like, oh, it's amazing, you get to be heroes, you know, praise and everything like that. They don't show anything of what actually goes on in the real world. I don't know if I could actually last in a real war. Like, I would fight if I really need to. If they need the numbers, yeah, I'd fight. But I have no training, no experience. I'm not sure if I could last.
The only time I feel truly alive.
Seeing other people die makes you feel alive, huh? You love war and don't want it to stop? Is it the same with all great soldiers throughout history?
You just kind of have to be born for this kind of stuff, really. I don't have that, you know, urge to fight, to do something. If I have to, I will.
So there's something you like about me, huh?
Yeah, you've got a great butt.
Oh god, it's Miranda all over again.
Now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield, you never think about what's next.
So, Snake, how are the negotiations going?
Okay, something like that. Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster. Okay, I didn't know there was a word for something like that. So basically, mythical creatures. Like werewolves, vampires, and all that stuff. Same thing. But Bigfoot and Loch Ness Monster have a whole history behind them that are rumoredly believed to be true. The Loch Ness Monster I can somewhat believe, kinda, like a dinosaur that still lives on. That's why I'm assuming that's what Nessie is. It's somewhat believable, but it's been centuries, so... But something like Bigfoot is somewhat believable, I suppose. It's literally just a Yeti that's just, you know, found itself in a forest. Actually, are Yetis real? I really thought about that, actually. I kind of just assumed. I'm pretty sure they don't exist, but Yetis sound real. They're just basically apes that live in the high mountains, pretty much.
I hardly ever look at myself in the mirror. I've always despised that kind of woman. I always dreamed of becoming a soldier. But I was wrong. It wasn't really my dream. My father, he was killed in action when I was younger.
You wanted to follow in your father's footsteps?
Not really. I thought that if I became a soldier, I could understand him better.
So are you a soldier yet?
I thought I was until today, but now I understand. The truth is, I was just afraid of looking at myself, afraid of having to make my own decisions in life.
Yeah, I have actually watched Despicable Me, sadly. 1 and 2 specifically, not the third one. I never will punish myself for something like that. I'd say the first one's actually genuinely good and decent as a kid's film. It's actually quite decent. Sequel, unnecessary. Really unnecessary. I think the first one was just enough, but they made a sequel just because of Minions' money. Money. And they coined the term minion. I'm pretty sure they have taken advantage of the term minion. That word has lost all meaning now, which is so damn shame. So now we have a character trope of minions, essentially. Like, the rabbits, shall we say. They were the minions before the minions. I'd say the rabbits were better than the minions. I don't know, I think they're more fun, anyway.
Come on, use my 45.
Listen, I've used a gun like this since I was 8 years old. I'm more comfortable with it than I am with a bra.
Yeah, you must be for sticking one in there.
If we're gonna go to the north, we'll have to go through the commander's room on this floor. The overland route is blocked by glaciers. The door to the commander's room is security level 5. This card will open it.
Oh, thank you.
Inside the pocket of the uniform I was wearing.
Looks like he must have been guarding someplace important.
Yeah, it was made because of the hype. I've never seen it, never will, because why would I do that to myself?
Follow me.
That was made purely for the money and the merchandise. Why else would they make something like that? We're well over the 2-hour marker. We're at 2 hours 20, but we're coming up to a pretty decent boss fight. Once we deal with him, I think that'd be a great time to stop. I'm quite enjoying my time here. I'm actually doing better than I thought. Alright, let's have a look at Meryl, though. Hi, Meryl. You got beautiful pixelated eyes.
What? What is it?
Nothing. Oh yeah, every once in a while, if the chance happens. I'm more of a KFC fan, but apparently recently they changed the damn fries. They made them thicker. I don't know why. Health reasons? Whatever. I'm gonna put my frustrations out on Meryl. Ow! Yeah, Meryl slaps you for punching her. She can actually kill you for doing that, by the way, so you gotta be careful about that. Yeah, KFC just made their fries thicker. I don't know why. I don't like that. I like my fries thin, thank you very much. I'm gonna go back to McDonald's now. Oh, you alright? You just ran ahead of me.
My head. Oh, it hurts.
You got a migraine or something?
Don't come here, Snake.
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine.
You sound like you got a mask on you. You sure about that?
Okay. Let's go.
Okay. That actually seems fine.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
Meryl, you alright? You don't seem like yourself. Yeah, okay. Right, I'm just gonna have this stun grenade here at the ready. Let's make a save. I have a feeling a boss is coming along. Go with a hunch.
What is it, Snake?
The weird thing is, I watched Shark Tale when I was younger, which is a sad thing. I mean, I somewhat enjoy it, but it's like, if I watched it now, I know I'll hate it.
Mei-Ling, how did you get into this line of work?
The truth is, I always wanted to become a fighter.
That's nice and all, but that's not important right now. I can't skip all this. There we go. Sorry, Mei-Ling, your character development is not necessary here. Alright, here we go. The door's locked. Oh, well, this is a nice office space, I have to say. Yes, actually, weirdly enough. It's okay. It's fine. It's a film. It exists. That's not much else to say. It's okay. It's fine.
What's wrong?
I can't. Twitch won't allow that.
Who's that?
You don't like girls?
Well, Meryl's being controlled.
Snake, Meryl's not herself. Don't use your weapon.
It's psycho.
What am I supposed to use? My bare hands?
That tune is his mind control music.
Don't use your weapon. Try to knock her out.
Well, I'm gonna use my weapon. But I didn't say which one. Stun grenade. Ow. Damn it. I didn't realize you'd shoot. Yeah, take that.
Useless woman.
Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not your only trick.
You doubt my power.
So this is basically the peak of fourth wall breaking here. How many push-ups? I think I've gone 20 plus. I haven't done push-ups in a while, but there was a phase in my life, not long ago though, where it's like, I'm gonna do some exercise. And then I stopped. Push-ups was one of them. Anyway, peak of the game for fourth wall breaks, Psycho Mantis. He shall demonstrate. By reading our mind, he's actually going to read the memory card for any similar Konami games we might have played, like Castlevania. We don't actually have any other save files in this memory card, so he's going to find nothing, sadly. And he also judges on how you've played as well through the game itself. You've been caught often or saved often, you know. Reading memory card.
Your memory is completely clean.
You couldn't find anything Konami related.
You have not saved often.
And he tells you you haven't saved often. We haven't, actually, surprisingly. Now this is the best fourth wall break. He is going to move the controller. Sadly, I have no camera prepped for this, but I'm going to put the controller on the table here so you can hear it. This effect would have been mind-blowing back then. Like, it would have, like, made me believe it. Like, this would have been amazing at the time. Oh my god! It's moving! It moved all by itself! That's quite a clever trick to use. Oh, and he's changed the channel. Adio! He's changed the channel. Damn it, what are we to do? No, I haven't, sadly. I haven't played many TMNT games. That TMNT movie game was it. Alright, now I gotta do something. Psycho Mantis can now read all our inputs, but he can only read the first player's inputs. He can't read the second player's inputs. This is ingenious! No game ever does this where you have to change out the controller port slot on the console itself. You would never think to do this. And yet it works. I forgot to pause the game at the same time. So if you try to attack Psycho Mantis before you change the controls, he would actually dodge every single attack you did. But now, he can't read us at all, so he's going in blind. He just can't read. At some point, the game would actually tell you to change it out. But you would never think this on your own. It's ingenious. I can't think of any game who would actually do something like this. This is fourth wall breaking to the limit. Also, all the paintings and everything moving around, like, it's pretty smart. Adio! The game is actually going on in the background right now when that's happening. Ow. Get back up. Where is he? There he is. Get back here, you. Guess I changed the controller slot, that's why. Oh, he's doing it again. Now you could punch Meryl or shoot her, but that's an immediate game over. The smart thing to do is use a stun grenade. I actually have. I've seen the Batman films, the original and the bad, you know. They're actually quite solidly decent, personally. They're pretty alright fun movies. They're not, you know, the Dark Knight series trilogy. But they're fun for their own being, you know. They were meant to be silly anyway, you know. It's oh. Hang on, Meryl's gonna shoot herself. What should I do? Stun grenade. Right in her face, Jesus. Anyway, it's a Tim Burton series, those films, so they were gonna be a bit on the odd end anyway, no matter what you're gonna do. Where's he gone? There he is. Ow! Damn you. There he is. Ah! I need to dodge the thing so I can hit him. No, you won't stay still. Ow! Can't use my assault rifle. I'm low on ammo. Get back here. Ah. Favorite superhero movie? I mean, there's a lot. There's a damn lot. I can't hit him. He's too fast. Hang on, I gotta focus on this before I think of films. I'm supposed to hit him. I've forgotten how to do this. If I use grenades, let's see what happens. Where are they? I'm out of grenades. There they are. Something's wrong here. What's going on? I need ammo. There we go. Now I'll be able to hit him. Back up. Hang on. Alright, if I do this, this should make things easier. No, it doesn't. I'm out, damn it. This is the longest he's ever lasted on this. Come on. There we go. Got something now. Thank God for the running gun thing. Alright, I'll be able to get him now. There we go, now he's behaving. There, got him! That's the longest he's ever lasted against me. Yeah, there's a mechanic where you can run with a gun. It doesn't actually tell you that. You have to figure that out on your own. Anyway, favorite superhero movie? I've seen quite a few. Trying to think. I suppose my favorite would have to go to the original Iron Man film, I'd say. It's where it all started, and it's a really good film, I have to say. Like, you want to start anywhere, that's the place to start for the entire series of the Marvel films. Although, you know, the Spider-Man films aren't too bad either. Yeah. I did start with that, properly with that. But as general favorite, I'd say Iron Man. But there is a soft spot for, you know, Spider-Man 2 specifically.
I wasn't able to read the future.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
Also, he predicts it just a tiny bit.
But I'll read your future. To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go
telling me this?
Because it's my dying wish, dumbass.
In my lifetime, I have read the past, presents, and futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
Why'd you take that off? I need that to live.
Oh, gross.
And each mind that I peered into was stuffed with the same single object of
I wonder how
obsession.
Psycho Mantis looks in Twin Snakes.
An atavistic
There's a remake for this game for the GameCube. It's not exactly perfect, shall we say. There's some unique decisions. But I haven't seen how Psycho Mantis looks here in this game. For the HD look, I have no idea what he really looks like. Interesting, actually.
But you are different. You're the same as us. We have no past, no future. We live in the moment. That's our only purpose. Humans weren't designed to bring each other happiness. From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery.
Go both on that. I think we're here just to make sure that everyone has some happiness in the world.
I dove into.
It's our own job to make sure everyone has a little bit in the
I
world.
saw nothing but disgust and hatred for me in his heart. My mother died in childbirth, and he despised me for it. I thought my father was going to kill me. That's when my future disappeared. I lost my past as well.
Oh yeah, right, I forgot about Cream and how strong she is too. Jesus, everyone can lift everyone. Even Charmy, I mean, he's gotten a size increase since, you know, Chaotix. But still, he's able to lift. Charmy can lift.
We are truly the same.
Every character can lift, apparently. I think the application of strength in the Sonic series really doesn't work here.
Place with people like you in it. I never agreed with the boss's revolution. His dreams of world conquest do not interest me. I just wanted an excuse to kill as many people as I could.
You monster.
Let him talk. He doesn't have much time left.
I've seen through evil. You, Snake. You're just like the boss.
Can't tell if that's a compliment or not.
No, you're worse. Compared to you, I'm not so bad. I read her mind as well.
I can believe that. I can damn right believe that. When you're a kid, it's easy to mistake certain characters' genders, especially when it's a kid voice trying to fill in. I know there are quite a few people who mistake Tails as a girl. I can't think of anyone right now, but I have encountered some people that mistake Tails for a girl. So it's believable to think that Charmy is female too.
What is it? My mask. Put it back.
Especially with that voice. I mean, it's high-pitched as heck.
Like this. Other people's thoughts force their way into my mind.
Oh, so it's like a metal, a tinfoil metal helmet, isn't it?
I want to be left alone in my own world.
That's probably what he actually started with Psycho Mantis. He couldn't have started with a gas mask. He must have had a tinfoil hat at the start.
If you want to find your future, go through that door. This is the first time.
No, not really. I haven't really been going through Japanese stuff. I'm more of a dub person, per se. Though I will believe what everyone says, that the Sonic X series is better subbed than dubbed. Haven't done it yet. If I am to properly watch Sonic X, I will do it subbed. It's like saying that the voice of Chip in Sonic Unleashed is better Japanese than dubbed. I can believe that, kind of. But it's only because I'm pretty sure Chip is voiced by a female actress in the Japanese dub. In the English, I think it's the same actor who does the voice of Silver in 06.
You're right.
And that's okay with me.
Just let it make you
I
strong.
actually genuinely like the voice actor for Silver. I don't know, it's quite appealing to me.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
I'm trying to think who's the current voice of Silver right now. Quentin Flynn, that's him. Yeah, it's surprising hearing his voice.
What?
I'm more associated with him as Raiden in this series and
So, tell me, Snake,
Axel in Kingdom Hearts.
what's your name? Your real name.
A name means nothing on the battlefield.
How old are you?
Old enough to know what death looks like.
That's pretty old then.
No, but I was raised by many people.
Is there anyone you like?
I've never been interested in anyone else's life.
Oh, that's gonna change.
You are all alone. Just like Mantis said.
Other people just complicate my life. I don't like to get involved.
You're a sad, lonely man.
Come on, let's go.
Alright. I think that'll do for a part. This stream has gone for 2 hours and 40 minutes. That's the longest I've been for a while. A long while. But that means I'm enjoying my time. Alright, we have to stop here. Oh yeah. You have to change the controller now. It won't stay like that forever. Let me do that so I can save. I love team characters. They're an interesting set of characters they are. With Vespio being the most serious, Vector being a team leader, but quite outlandish, and Charmy's just being Charmy. Alright. Let's save here.
The tongues of dying men.
Yeah, that's nice mailing. There we go. Alright, there's our save for the session.
Don't give up.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Ooh, that was a stream. That's a fantastic way to start out. Go away for a week and come back stronger than ever, I'd say. That was a fantastic stream. Gonna rock this house? Again, highlight of the stream. Anyone who comes in for a nice chat for a stream, I always approve. Always. Gonna get rid of that. Alright, so what will be the thumbnail though? That's the thing. Well, if anyone saw the stream for the Source Filmmaker thing, it was this. Well, we're going to be focusing on Metal Gear Solid. I gotta beat the game first before I do the stream for the next game. But since you asked so nicely, since you were the highlight for the stream, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to tease the thing then. I've already prepped it. The game afterwards, after dealing Metal Gear, is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone for the PS1. I know that some people complain about the graphics on it, but damn it, I have some childhood connection to it for some reason. I don't know why. I really enjoyed this game when I was a kid, so I can't wait to get back to this when we're done with Metal Gear. But yeah, I like to focus on one game per, stream, Hey, my man! Yeah, that's the thumbnail for Metal Gear. I think my thumbnail quality has been improving slowly, I think. Because the Harry Potter one was made fairly recently. Yeah, anyway, that was the stream. And I forgot to say this. There's going to be no more Tuesdays for live streams. I'm going to take that out and put it to Mondays. So Tuesdays is going to be the no streams. Mondays are going to have the streams. I'm doing it for personal reasons, so I can basically play more games with my friends, essentially. That's literally the reason why. They're more available on Tuesdays. But that's it. That's the only change that's going to happen. So after this, that's going to be changed out. But yeah, I'm back for live streams. Next stream will be for Metal Gear. I hope everyone enjoyed their time, and well, till next time for more Metal Gear madness. Till then.